I'm sick, so I apologize for how my voice is gonna sound in this video, but I really wanted to break down a new trailer and maybe find some clues as to what this new game is gonna be about. I'm splitting this analysis into two parts, starting with the ruins or underground part of the trailer, and then I'm gonna take a look at Hyrule and see what's different here from the first game. The trailer opens on a shot of what looks like an owl character. My brother helped me figure out that it kind of resembles Kaepora. Am I saying that right? But there isn't enough evidence to suggest who they really are, other than they existed in the ancient past, and they probably knew a past reincarnation of Zelda. You can see what I assume to be Zelda here, holding hands with a figure, which is later dropped behind the title screen and looks like the owl. I'm not really sure if it's an owl, but we're just gonna say owl to simplify things for now. If you look close enough, right in the middle of the title screen, you can see them holding hands. Another interesting thing to note is that there are two tear-shaped objects above the owl and Zelda, and there were also 7 total surrounding the owl. The game is called Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm guessing you have to collect 7 tears. Maybe to restore the kingdom, maybe for something else, I'm not really sure. But hopefully that means we'll be getting some classic Zelda dungeons in this game. Does that mean it won't be as open world or as open for interpretation as Breath of the Wild? Only time will tell. As for where you get the 7 tears, well, you have the owl, Zelda, and then I thought maybe Link, and then one from the 4 other races, like the 4 champions. But maybe I'm speculating too much at this point. Let's move on to part 2. Here we see Link pushing through 2 giant doors with snake heads similar to the title screen. It opens up to some sort of ancient temple, and then we cut away to him running across Hyrule, except it's not the Hyrule we know. Large chunks of the ground have been lifted into the air, and there are strange structures we haven't really seen before in Breath of the Wild. Hyrule suddenly looks a lot like Skyloft. I think it's also important to note these weird antennas under some of the islands, almost as if they were designed to come out of the ground like that. Also, in this shot of Hyrule here, I don't see any towers. Maybe I'm just blind. Maybe I'm sick. It's probably because I'm sick, but I don't see any. Then we also have this shot of Link making his way up into the air on a boulder, and I have a theory that this is connected to the same rune or whatever ability that will let you push boulders backwards up a hill. Like, maybe this chunk fell off an island or something, and you're reversing it to go back to the island that it fell from. Not totally sure on that one, but either way I think it's really cool. I also noticed that at some point, Link's champion's tunic gets swapped out for like this green outfit. I'm not sure why, but it's a interesting detail that they put into the trailer, and I'm looking forward to discovering like what happens in the game. Also, check out this very castle in the sky scene here where Link is climbing on a giant root hanging from the side of a floating island. I'm so excited for that. I love that movie, and if this game has like even half the vibes of that movie, I think we're all in for a treat, guys. Alright, one last thing that I want to bring up or point out. You can see these strange markings here on the ground, and those same markings make it onto the title screen over top of the Master Sword. We do know that the Master Sword gets broken somehow, so is the same thing that's gonna like repair Link's arm, is it also gonna repair the Master Sword? Or are we collecting these tears to help repair the Master Sword? Who knows? I could see collecting the tears to repair the Master Sword being optional, and that's one way they keep it open world and like in the player's hands as to what they want to do with their journey. But regardless of whether any of the information in this analysis is true or not, I think it's pretty obvious that Nintendo has been working hard to give us an awesome sequel, and I just can't wait to play it, you guys. It's gonna be so much fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye for now!